13 Ways to Save Money Every Payday Frugal Living. 1. Cut unused or rarely used monthly subscriptions. Do you have unused or rarely used monthly subscriptions to music and video streaming services? Consider cutting them to reduce your fixed monthly expenses. The same applies to gym memberships and other subscriptions you may have. 2. Create a weekly meal plan. Food expenses are a major expense in every household, and it takes a huge chunk in your budget. Especially if you're eating out more often, the amount you have to spend on food monthly could easily add up. What to do about this is to create a weekly meal plan that includes all the dishes you plan to prepare for your family on a weekly basis. Having a weekly meal plan helps you create a list of grocery food items that you need to buy when you hit the supermarket. A list gives you an idea of the food staples and items that you need to create your meals. Once you have a list, you can estimate how much money you need to buy those food items. A list will also help you avoid impulse buying or adding non-essential items in your cart. Thus, you also avoid overspending when you go to the grocery store. 3. Commute or ride a bike to work. Save on transportation through commuting instead of driving your car to the office. This can save you on fuel and maintenance costs. Commuting also means one less car on the road, which is good for the environment in terms of reduced carbon emission. Alternatively, you can walk or ride a bike to work if your office is a few minutes away from home. Riding a bike or walking is a great way to add physical activities in your life and definitely to improve your health. 4. Brown bag food to work. Takeout and delivery food cost a lot. Spending on vending machine snacks can also be costly. Bring homemade lunch and snacks to the office and cut down on food expenses. This will not only save you money but also keep you healthy since you know what goes into your food. Restaurant food can be loaded with salt, sugar, and other unhealthy ingredients. Preserved and fast food is not good, either. Homemade food is a healthier option since again you can control the ingredients during the preparation and know for yourself that food is clean. 5. Stay healthy. Health is wealth, and it's true. Falling sick can ruin your budget, especially if you don't have an emergency fund to cover the expenses for doctor's visits, medications, and hospital bills. Keep yourself healthy in simple ways that begin with a healthy diet and regular exercise. Avoid bad habits like smoking and drinking. Sleep well, take supplements, and hydrate properly with up to 8 glasses of water daily. Staying healthy can help you avoid high medical fees and urgent care needs, which can take a big chunk from your budget if you don't have a fund for it. 6. Sit down and write a budget. This is about personal finance. Stop comparing yourself to the budget of other people. Why do they have this and why don't I? The very first thing to work out your personal finance is to write a realistic budget. First, you must list down your necessities, transportation, utilities, food, and rent. Then, write out your discretionary, non-essential expenses. Once you have a clear picture of your budget, dial down spending on several aspects like food spending. Shop at a more affordable grocery store. Eat out less. Maybe you could also cut out cable if you're not home and watching TV often. If you've already written a budget and you think that your current income cannot sustain your budget, consider looking for a part-time job or a side gig to earn additional income. 7. Open a personal savings account. To be able to save money every paycheck, it's important to start building up savings. Shop around for banks offering good interest earning accounts. Automate your savings once you have opened a savings account. Take note that banks require an initial deposit, so look for one that you can afford with your current situation. I automate payments to add to my monthly savings. This makes things easier for me since I can be sure that I set aside money for savings each month. You can start saving $10 or $20 each paycheck and see how your dollars will add up in time. The principle of paying yourself first applies here. So before using your money for bills and expenses, deposit a small amount of it for personal savings. This needs not much explanation, but automating your savings each month could help save consistently. You can adjust the amount to save based on what you could afford. 8. Learn how to renegotiate your utility bills. Check your monthly utility bills and see if you could find areas where you could cut back. Are you actually using cable TV, or are you often out with no one watching TV at home? Are you using the inclusions of your phone plan? Maybe you could consider looking for utility service providers that offer customers with lower rates. Another approach is to cut down energy usage to lower your bills. You may also be able to look for utility companies offering free energy audits. They can make a home inspection and recommend ways on how to be energy efficient to save money. You might also look at your insurance for homeowners, cars, and life. Are they up for renewal? Don't renew yet, but shop around for better insurance rates. There are also companies that allow for bundling policies and that give discounts if you have at least one policy. Did you make any improvements in your home? You might also want to tell your agent about it. 9. Practice patience. It could be really challenging to live paycheck to paycheck. You might also find it harder and longer to build up your savings and cut back here and there, but making progress and reaching small milestones can feel rewarding. Make regular contributions to your savings account to keep yourself motivated. You won't notice, but you'll be able to build up your savings as time goes by. 10. Lower debt. Another approach to ensuring you're saving money from your paycheck is to start reducing your debt. Refinance loans and you might get a lower interest rate to eventually lower your monthly payments. This will give you more room in your budget to save money. Meanwhile, there are also possibilities that you can transfer high-interest credit card debts to a transfer card having a zero-interest introductory rate. 11. Take up side jobs to earn cash. Sometimes, adjusting your expenses is not enough to meet your financial needs because your income is insufficient. So no matter how you cut back on expenses, you'll end up having a budget deficit. What to do is to look for other ways to make extra cash. Taking up side hustles, like babysitting, pet grooming, and repair jobs, for instance, can help augment your income. Know what you're good at and use it to your advantage to offer your services to friends, neighbors, and other people. 12. Automate savings. Another approach to save money every paycheck is to use automatic transfers to your savings account. This can fund financial goals, like buying a new car, for example. Determine how much you need to set aside each month, depending on the amount of money that your budget allows. Once you have an idea on how much to save to fund your goals, simplify saving through automating it. This will transfer money into your account automatically and let you consistently save, no matter how small it is. 13. Set savings goals. As previously mentioned, one of the keys to saving is to do it consistently. To keep you on track and motivated, it will also help to have a goal in mind. Why are you cutting back on expenses? Why are you setting aside some money every paycheck? Would you like to build an emergency fund? Would you like to save for a house down payment? Would you like to save up for retirement? Having a financial goal, it will be easier to remind yourself of the reasons you're making changes in your life. This is because you know what you want to achieve and you're set to get it. There you have the 13 ways on how you can start saving money from paycheck to paycheck. Try them today.